Uh, all right.
Hey, good to see you. Take it easy. I don't know what's wrong with me, but Neon might be my favorite place to visit.
Captain, greetings.
There's nothing in those settled systems quite like Neon. Crazy, terrible, but never dull Neon.
Looks to me like you've already... Okay, no problem.
There should be a sign, dump your Aurora here. You'd make a fortune if you put a net right. There's nothing in those settled systems quite like Neon. Crazy, terrible, but never dull Neon.
Not great. Doc Manning better get his act together before the place shuts down.
Not sure if those Varun zealots live in space or got separated from their home planet or what. They scavenge what they need. Lots of old facilities left over from the colony war. And they like to pick them clean.
Don't move, Nesha!
What's this about? Cut the act. Sniffers picked up the Aurora you're carrying the second you stepped through.
All right, get up slowly and turn around. Try to run, and we open fire. So, what was the plan, Nesha? Smuggle the Aurora into Aquila City or New Atlantis?
No, I just forgot I was carrying it, is all. Honest mistake, right?
Can't we just settle this right here? I can pay the usual.
We don't make the rules. That's Administrator Bayou's job. Now, shut up and start walking.
Move it! Let's go!
Keep your nose clean. New around here? Make certain you familiarize yourself with our rules and regulations regarding the transport of Aurora. After all, you don't want to end up... Well, things change, and you appear to have been off-world for a while, so let me refresh your memory. First and foremost, the interplanetary transport of Aurora is strictly forbidden. Anyone caught transporting the substance through this checkpoint will be arrested, fined, and jailed, if necessary. You are free to carry and use Aurora anywhere within the city limits, yes. Good. Then you won't have any problems from me. The other regulation you should be aware of is that Aurora is only available for purchase in the Astral Lounge. Buying it from any other business or a street dealer is illegal. You will be arrested. You can find it inside the trade tower. Take the elevators up to the terminal building and head across Bayou Plaza. You can't miss it. I am informing you of this information as a courtesy. In my opinion, you should be a bit more appreciative. All right then, that's it. If you have any additional questions, let me know. Otherwise, keep your nose clean and move along. Aurora is the #1 product produced by Xenofresh Fisheries, the company that originally founded what is now called Neon. Clinical studies sponsored by Xenofresh have proven that using Aurora has no long-term negative health effects, and so it was approved for public use. And before you ask, yes, this was also approved by the Freestar Collective, as long as Aurora stays within the city limits. Volii Alpha has a unique agreement with the Freestar Collective. We allow their ships to patrol the spaceways, and Neon Security maintains the peace within Neon itself. The only exception is the Freestar Ranger outpost located in the city, but Ranger Price fully cooperates with our department. Lousy? The hell are you talking about? Outside of work in the Astral Lounge, this is one of the most secure jobs you can get. Do you have any idea how many people get turned away from Neon Security? How about half the damn platform? No, I'm one of the lucky ones. Spend some time in Ipside and you'll see what I mean. Worst part of Neon. Basically, it's the outer perimeter of the entire platform. We're talking poverty, drug dealers, lowlives, and gangs. It's not worth a visit. If you want to enjoy...
Then why would I play a fucking game if I can do that?
Move along.
She's a lot of fun. I even bring Cora here every now and then. Look out for gangs. Actually, the gang should look out for us.
Hey, I don't care who you work for. You can't just... Oh, you're the rookie, aren't you? The one and only. Well, the Marshal's message said you were following a lead about a stolen ship. Truth is, a lot of stolen goods flow through here, but this city is real good at keeping its secrets, even from us. You're not listening. This isn't Aquila City. The badge doesn't carry the same weight here. The people who run this place aren't overly concerned about the law. Our job is to keep the peace and make sure the violence doesn't get out of hand. The last thing anyone around here wants is some hotshot deputy looking in every dark corner.
Neon's a tough assignment. The ecosystem is rigged against any real law enforcement.
Rookies.
It's just not that easy. I really wish it was.
Your stolen ship would have had to land at the spaceport. If it was right off the factory floor, it would have stood out. There's a guy I know, Billy Clayton, does maintenance work around the city and keeps an eye on ship traffic for me. I'll introduce you, but don't expect a favor. Even if it doesn't cost credits, nothing in Neon is free. Believe it or not, yeah, it was. My mother's an executive with Ryujin, so I grew up here. I volunteered for this post as much to keep the other Rangers out of trouble as any other reason. If some hotshot rookie took this job and started flashing the badge everywhere, it wouldn't end well. Nah, I've got friends in high places, so to speak. I'm the son of a Ryujin Industries executive. Maybe you've heard of her? Name's Alexis Price. There's a sort of fragile peace here in Neon. It's better for everyone if the syndicates and the corporations coexist with minimum friction. Stay out of people's business until you can't. Be willing to let the small stuff slide. Don't break up a fight unless it's getting out of hand. Most of all, don't assume that badge will protect you.
I don't assume my badge will protect me. I assume the gun I'm carrying will protect me, sir.
Of course, Neon's full of desperate people who have nowhere else to turn. For some, it's the drugs. For others, it's gambling. There are a lot of ways to lose everything in this city. My rule is simple. If someone brought it on themselves, then I don't get involved. Rangers are supposed to exercise good judgment. I'm one person here. I can't help everybody. The best I can do is try to protect the ones who are innocent. And believe me, it's a full-time job. This is Neon. There are no guarantees. Talk to him or... Come on.
तो लाइक अनलाइक माँ का भोसरा भक मैं चोद और लाइक अनलाइक कर पांच भक पल
That was pretty impressive how you volunteered to help out with the bank heist in Aquila City. Yeah, I read all the reports. You learned quickly that in Neon, staying informed and staying alive are closely linked. What stood out to me was that you didn't lose a single hostage. No wonder the Marshal tried to recruit you right away. If he hadn't, it would have made him look like a fool, having some random stranger step in and do the job he couldn't. Now, if someone tried to hold up a bank here, they'd be gunned down without a moment's hesitation. I need to impress that upon you. Because the fact that you think justice is absolute concerns me, Deputy. It's never that simple. Justice can mean different things to different people, and laws can be interpreted and debated. A ranger relies on judgment and intuition to do what's best for the people. Hey, Billy, got a second?
What? Oh, it's you. Give me a good scare. I thought you were one of Goodman's people.
Sure, far from it. Our new deputy here is working a case, and I thought you might be able to help. Take it away, rookie.
What do you need? Right out of the factory? Damn, that's pretty impressive. Well, here's the thing. Neon's got no end of shipjackers. I see them come and go every day. It's tough for a guy to remember one from the other. You know what I mean?
I can see where this is going.
Yeah, well, I'm one of them. I can help you, but right now my life is in danger, and I haven't even done anything wrong. Freestar Rangers are supposed to protect the innocent, right? All right, I admit I've got a bad habit or two. Look, I know your time is valuable. Here's a few credits for your trouble. Now, if you'll just hear me out for a second. I really need your help. It's about my brother. He died while still in debt to a syndicate loan shark by the name of Emmett Goodman. Now, Goodman's coming after me to collect. He says if I don't pay up, I'm a dead man.
This Emmett Goodman sounds like a real class act.
Yeah. He's bad even by Neon standards. And that's saying something. The only one that matters around here, the Seoka Syndicate. They pretty much run the city. With that being said, rumor has it that Emmett Goodman is on the outs, so they might not miss him much if he were to disappear. I swear it on my best set of wrenches. Goodman's holed up in one of the warehouses. Place is locked up tight, but there's a guard who watches the door, and he's got the key.
I'll stay with Billy in case Goodman's men come to collect. They're not stupid enough to tangle with me.
चलो
Anywhere else, a fish processing plant would be no big deal. But that's Bayou's River of Gold.
On the tip of my tongue.
Don't look at me. I haven't got the clue.
Yeah. I know this place stinks, but it's a living.
Can you believe Xenofresh charges us? This is private property. You'd better keep walking. This is private property. Do you now? Oh, finally! Someone who gets it! I'm still willing to talk. You go in, talk to the man, and then you come right back out. Try anything stupid, and it's your funeral. Here, this will get you in.
Personally, I think Neon's the heart of the Freestar Collective.
Make it quick, and get out of here.
A new customer, perhaps?
How the hell am I a customer? You don't let anyone in, right?
Well, now, always happy to have him. Tell me, what brings... Oh, it's just a mock, but I'm sure you... It's awful kind of you to intervene on my behalf, but I think I thank you all the same for your concern.
I can't tell if he's kidding or not.
Now, that's where you're wrong. Cal agreed to my terms, including collection from family on the event of his passing. It ain't my fault he dragged Billy into it. But Magna, what's your stake in this? Well, I'm afraid that's just... Then offer me something I... Let's just calm down now. This is a lot of credits we're talking about. Ain't no need for that. Don't you worry, Dad. You come walk. Maybe it's time I...
अरे यार क्यों मरना चाहते हो यार तुम लोग?
Well, now, look here. Well, now, tell me what brings... It's awful. Thank you all this.
I can't tell if he's kidding.
Well, that's where you're wrong. Cal agreed to... It ain't my fault. What's your stake? If you think I'm afraid of some loudmouth then offer me something. Seems to me like... Well, you can't afford to get... How much time you come walking in? Maybe it's time...
I'm up for a little adventure.
বলে নিজেই ধাক্কা খেয়ে মেয়েটা লটকে যাবে অ্যাকচুয়ালি। তো হিপোলিপ্টরটা লেয়ার আর বালটাই ছিল বুঝলা। বাট আই থিঙ্ক
Something I can do for you, friend. Well, now, tell me what brings... it's awful. Thank you all this.
I can't tell if he's kidding or not.
If you're attempting to... You see, in my line of... What's your stake in? Well, I'm afraid that... Then offer me something I... Well, there's no need to bring you up. He ain't half as brave as you give him credit for. Ain't no need for that. You think I like having to do this? I don't. I suppose I could make an exception. It's just this once, you understand. Just promise me you'll keep my compassionate nature.
You better watch it.
चल लड़ा
Neon, where every vice can be indulged, and they make up new vices every Thursday.
Security's got his eyes on Saburo Okadigbo. That guy's trouble for the status quo, if you know what I mean.
Didn't I just talk to him?
Don't make assumptions.
Did you talk to Goodman? Well, have you got any proof?
When a ranger says they're gonna do something, they do it. Now start talking.
Okay. Time for me to keep my end of the bargain. The woman you're looking for is named Grace Early. Stealing ships is her line of work. She usually comes here to sell the goods. Rumor has it she just finished a job for some mercenary outfit. And she's been throwing money around, so must have paid well.
I know her. When she isn't out on a job, she's a regular at Madame Sauvage's. That's on the upper platform. I'll back you up.
That was...
Lights, glitter, and a whole lot of sin.
You want the stuff or not?
Oh, great. Just who I don't want to see. A Freestar Ranger and his... What are you? A sidekick or something? Now that's what I call real conviction. So how come I'm talking to the sidekick instead of the ranger?
This is the deputy's case.
Is that so? And you had to bring backup just for little old me? I'm flattered. Anyway, this ain't my first interrogation, so let's just get on with it. A time or two, maybe more. And yet here I am, walking free. Aw, ain't you polite? I'm guessing this is the part where you tell me that you've got questions and that you expect me to answer them. That sound about right? So I stole a ship. Nobody got hurt. I didn't even keep the damn thing. It was a contract. I was hired to get it for some men. Don't even know where it is now. It was just a job. Look, they didn't tell me what they were gonna do. How was I supposed to know they were gonna go after some farmer?
You should have asked when you took the contract. If that woman had been killed, you'd be an accessory to murder. Did you think about that?
No, I guess I didn't. It's not that simple. Yeah. I hope so. I don't care how badly you need it. Come on. Don't be that way. Not happening. Have a nice life.
Fucking bitch. Fucking kurwa. Oh,
Well, look who's here to spoil my day. A Freestar Ranger. Aw, come on now. Don't tease a girl. So how come I'm talking to the sidekick?
This is the deputy.
Is that so? Anyway, this...
Want this stuff or not?
Aw. I'm guessing this is the... That sound about right? So I stole a ship. It was a contract. It was just a job. Look, they didn't tell... How was I supposed to know?
You should have asked when you took the contract. If that woman had been killed, you'd be an accessory to murder. Did you...
No. It's not that... I do understand. I'm trying to figure out a way to help you, okay?
Hey, bhai.
I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. No, I can't. Sorry.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Yep. Okay. Oh, great. A Freestar Ranger. Aw, come on now. So how come I'm talking to the...
This is the deputy.
Is that so? Anyway, this ain't...
Now, this is the last time I'm gonna ask, and I'm walking away. Do you want this stuff or not?
Oh, I'm listening with rapt attention, Deputy. I'm guessing this is the part where you... That sound about right? So I stole a ship. It was a contract. It was just a job. Look. How was I supposed to know they were...
You should have asked when you took the contract.
Bah,
If that woman had been killed, you'd be an accessory to murder. Did you think about that?
No, I guess I didn't. It's not... I don't care how badly you need it. Sorry. Easy. We're just talking. I wish I could. Glad that's over.
He's a percentage লেওড়া বাল বিচি লেওড়া পাতি বাড়া এনে তো ভাই তোমার স্পিচ চেক এত নাম্বার আছে নেই গান মারাও থাকলে হ্যাঁ ভালো This is what I liked about New Vegas. তা না হবে হবে না হবে হবে না আরে ভাই
Oh, great. A free star? Aw, come on now. So how come I'm talking?
This is the deputy.
Is that so? Anyway, this... Oh, I'm listening with rapt... I'm guessing this is the... That sound about right? All right. So I didn't even keep it. It was a job. I turned it over to... Nothing I did put anyone in... Look. They did... How was I supposed to know they were gonna go...
You should have asked when... If that woman...
No, I can't. I hear you. Nice try. Yep.
You know what? Fucking,
Hey.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Stop!
Mother chod. Magi kotha kare. Now every time I'm gonna fucking kill this bitch. If she's not there. With a different fucking weapon.
I'm out of here.
This time with this sword.
Well, look who's here to spoil my day. A free star ring? Aw, come on now. So how come I'm...
This is the...
Is that so? Anyway, this ain't... I'm guessing this is the part... That sound about right? So I stole it. It was a contract. It was just a job. Look. How was I supposed to know...
You should have asked. If that woman...
Is this really what we're doing? I don't care how badly you need. Yeah, sure then. Have a nice life.
Don't.
কে গুলি বলি কে কে তুই গুলি মারছিস আমাকে
I knew I'd find you. I'm out of I'm not gonna be part of this. Crazy.
I'm gonna kill every fucking last.
Now you're mine.
Up already.
Get up! Get up!
I'm not gonna be part of this.
Yeah, fuck off, man. I wanna kill every one of you.
Get down!
Don't.
Come and get me! Get.
Oh, great. Just who I don't want to see. A free star rank? Aw, come on now. So how come I'm talking to this?
This is the deputy.
Is that so? Anyway,
I'm walking away.
oh, I'm listening with rap. I'm guessing this is the part. That sound about right?
So I stole a It was a contract? It was just a job. Look. How was I supposed to know they were...
You should have asked if that woman...
It's... I don't care how badly you... I'm not sure that's a good idea. Whatever. Glad that's over.
For the love of God, stop!
Every time she doesn't pass my checks, she's going to die. Like a bitch.
Oh, great. Just who I don't... A free star rank? Well, I'm sure your mom is real. So how come I'm talking to...
This is the deputy.
Is that so? Anyway, this...
Now,
I'm guessing... That sound about right?
So I stole a It was a contract? It was just a job. Look. They didn't... How was I supposed to know that...
You should have asked if that woman...
It's not that... Yeah, sure.
Calm down. I'm still thinking about it.
I hear you. I guess if I can't trust a free-star ranger... I was approached by a woman named Maya Cruz. Said she was a senior member of the First and that she had a job for me. She was working with someone inside Hope Tech and pitched me on the idea of jacking a ship right out of the factory. We were deep into planning the job when she had some kind of medical emergency. She said she needed surgery and would be in recovery for a long time. That was a few weeks ago. Haven't heard from her since. You serious? Take your pick. Money, reputation, the thrill of it. All good reasons. Only some kind of offhanded comment about their client wanting to expand the operation. In my line of work, you learn not to ask a lot of questions. Tends to make people No, but it sounded serious. She was upset. Didn't seem right I should... Not long after that, I got a message from a guy named Marco. He said he was the money man for the First, and he offered half up front. Never met him directly, though. It was always through intermediaries and using encrypted slates. Got the feeling he was paranoid as hell.
Do you have one of those encrypted slates on you right now?
Yeah. Here. Take it. I'm done with all this. Anything else you want to know? Nothing, really. I was told when and where to meet them. They paid me what I was owed, and that was it. Not so much as a hint. I'll tell you. He's as cagey a fixer as I've ever met.
Bankrolling the First must take a lot of money. I'm sure he's got all kinds of side hustles going on.
No. Nothing at all. Left me feeling a little disappointed, given how well they paid me. Yeah, sure.
Next time you're at the Rock, you should give that encrypted slate to Ranger Alex Shadid. He's got a gift for cryptography. If anyone could crack that slate, it'll be him. I'm gonna head back. Good luck, Deputy.
Then I'm free to go. Oh. You're welcome. Guess I ain't used to the law being so polite.
I wasn't doing anything.
I've got nothing else for you. Got a second to chat? I'm in the market for a job that'll get me out of Neon. If you need some muscle on your crew, I might be your girl. I think so. I've never been on one before, but I'm a quick learner and I'm trained for combat. I hear the space lanes are getting more dangerous every day. It might be nice to have a tough chick around, right? Man, am I glad to hear that. Thank you so much. So, before we finalize anything, I should probably tell you that I'm a member of the Disciples. If that changes your mind, I get it. Not everybody likes associating with gangs. One of Neon's biggest gangs. We mostly operate. No, of course not. I wouldn't involve you in any kind of trouble. The gang's leaders know I'm planning to take a contract job off-world. Thanks. That's a big relief. You wouldn't be the first person to turn me down when they found out. I'm glad I got that off my chest. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to discuss my salary. Loyal sir, I'll accept your standard going rate. I'm really sorry to hear that. Just think it over for a bit.
वैसा जो ना नहीं भागेंगे
You good?
Astral Lounge, Euphorica, blah, blah, blah. This place is where it's at.
I'm stoned out of my mind right now.
I really need to stop hanging out in Upside.
New customer. Bienvenue. Before you order, I have 2 simple rules you need to know. Oh, this is my place. That means everyone in here is under my protection. You don't mess with them, they don't mess with you. Deux. If you're buying drinks, you better have cash. Madame Sauvage does not offer credit. Good? Ça c'est bon?
Jabal.
Oh, well, thank you very much for the compliment.
French.
I'm told my family tree traces itself back to Europe, on Earth. Specifically the region known as France. A long and proud history, no? Finally, someone who listens and does what they're told. A rare commodity in Epside. I like you already.
Thank you kindly, Madame Sauvage. You won't get any trouble from us.
So, what can Madame Sauvage get you? Have you come to try velocity, perhaps? Or do you prefer something with a little less kick? Do you want information? Go read a book. You want a drink? Talk to Madame Sauvage. It's nothing less than heaven in a glass. As though the universe itself was resting her lips on you. Of course, of course. You got the look of neon on you. I can tell. But don't let the other rats hear you complain about your lot in life. Likely you'll get a bitter shiv in the belly for that. Precious few manage to escape. Either you're lucky as hell, or there's something special about you. Argos, eh? Competition for a slot there can get bloody. I think it might be more than luck that landed you that. You do things to survive in the gutter. Every now and then, the good bits. A shared meal, a kind gesture. But most of what you do to survive, well, there's a reason why liquor flows like water on this rig. It's hard to give up your roots. Even roots covered in chasm bass slime and worse. You're all right.
What are you looking at? This? This is Ebside Striker's turf.
Only the upstairs. Don't bother my customers.
Fine, upstairs. That's gang territory, got it? Yeah, back in the day, you would never. Ugh. Yeah, you used to be people were afraid of the Strikers. We had a name, got it? Now the disciples got us penned up in this lousy bar.
Andrea!
Fine, fine, fine. This beautiful establishment. Do you have anything else, or are we done with this? Whatever this is. We were one of the big dogs. We could take what we wanted and no one gave us shit. And Briggs? Total class act. Not a psycho like the disciples. Now look at us. I mean, the Strikers will rob you blind, and if you back us in a corner, you're gonna bleed. But the disciples? Pfft, total nutjob animals. They torture people for kicks. And the only people that kept them from getting out of control? Us. And now we're all but ruined. So you stroll in here and want to meet with Briggs? The nerve. Maybe you should meet with the business end of my shiv, huh, tourist?
No blood in my shop, Andrea. I'm this close to tossing the lot of you out on the street.
Please do.
Fine, fine already.
I'm gonna...
You're lucky. Only way you see Briggs is if you, want to join the Ebside Strikers. Oh, nothing. Joining us now is great. People are banging down our door to go down with this ship. You know, I'll just do that. Right now. This ought to be good. Sure, let's go meet the boss.
Really?
You didn't see anything. Catch my drift?
No.
You try a velocity yet? It'll change your life.
They don't have places like this in Akita. That's for sure.
Have you been to Aquila? You think there is places like this in Aquila?
Who's this?
Someone says they might want to join.
A recruit? Been a while.
I know, right? Savage says we can't go killing people around here anymore.
We shouldn't be doing that anyhow. You want to join us? We're a gang. You understand that, right? Not some daring adventure bullshit you can brag to your friends about. We steal, we mug. People that come to... I wouldn't have pegged you for a crate rat like the rest of us. The fact you can get out, that says something. Let me tell you about us. What makes the Strikers different is we're family. It's us against every goddamn thing the world can throw at us. If you're in, we'll go through hell and back for you.
It's been a little too much of that hell going round.
Vogel, not the time. We do everything we can to make sure everyone's got a roof overhead and fish in their belly. I prefer we fleece the marks, not kill them. Better for everyone in the long run. But you do what you gotta do. Ebside is where all the loser and sad stories end up once Neon and Administrator Bayou has used them up. Surviving here ain't easy. Sometimes blood's got to flow just to get food based on your plate. But we only take what we have to. Not so fast. I gotta get to know. What would you bring to the strikers? Now you are speaking my language. Good. I'm not sure what your game is, but if you really want to join, there's a test. You're going up against the Disciples. Everyone in Ebside's been chewed up and ground up by Neon. Some people snap, and snap hard. The Disciples are maniacs, pure and simple. The test is to find out who has been arming those nutjobs with military-grade hardware. We're fully in alignment there.
The Disciples have been and are a real problem. The Strikers may be the only option to deal with them.
There's a warehouse they use. One of our friends said there's a slate there that has the info we need.
Oh, that's my job. I was going to go in and make them pay.
You want it? Too bad, Vogel. You go in there, and it's a bloodbath. I want someone that can snatch it from them. Ideally with them never even knowing it happened. Consider this your audition. Try not to get killed, new fish.
Without...
I hope you aren't here to cause any trouble.
Why are you here? Doing this mission will just acclimatize me with this neon area. Man, I haven't done the Crimson Fleet part yet to do that. Hopefully there is no time limit to this shit. I don't know, man. Games nowadays are quite complicated.
Some people love it. I spent too much time trying to stop bad guys here. Whole place just gives me a headache.
Speak with me only if you have what it takes to do tracker work.
Huh?
I don't know if I could ever live in a place like this, but Neon's great to visit. And I thought today was gonna be done.
I heard you! These streets are ours! My queen certificate!
Another one for the scoreboard back home.
Show no mercy. Leave no quarter.
Be careful around here.
Everyone knows this is Neon's premier social.
Neon, can we talk? I hope Cora doesn't get too much underfoot.
I can't believe you're
If the
actually
disciples
going
spot
to
you,
do
they're gonna
this.
attack straight away. So, stealth was a no-go, but... shit. You took all of them out. The strikers can use that. So you're in. Everyone thinks the Ebside strikers are out for the count. But now that we know where the disciples are getting their guns, I feel the tide is turning. As soon as I realized that the disciples had sniper rifles and assault rifles, I ordered everyone to go to ground. But we can't keep it up forever. All we need to be back in the game are weapons of our own. Trying to score points with the boss. Smart play, new fish. You might want to say hello to the rest of the gang. They should be friendlier, or I'll make them friendlier. After you take some deserved R&R, hit up Hatchet for any gear you may need, and a job I got in mind for you. I think you're gonna fit in well. The disciples have got the numbers, but we are a family, so we may... I had another life, but I lost it all. Taken from me. Vogel and I were cast out on the street. We couldn't find work after months. Things got dark. So crime was the only option. We picked up misfits and unfortunates from there, but all of them fighters. Willing to do it. Madame Sauvage is a Syrian. For previous favors rendered, she's protecting us. And even the disciples won't go against her. But we take one step outside, and all bets are off. We'll talk later.
The only... that you can trust are family. Huh. So you survived. Andrea thought Briggs wanted you dead, so he sent you away. Andrea was wrong. Andrea does what she has to. Respect that. Everyone is hard because they have to be. These streets and alleys are all I know. They chew up the weak, they leave them broken or dead in the gutters. So don't be weak. Oh yes. Every day a different struggle. To stay alive, to stay good in the head. But the strikers and Briggs took me in. I will do anything. You are funny. Funny won't keep you alive. So the job is, we let the streets know the strikers are back. We have signs. Signs that indicate our turf. Hacking the signs is easy. Getting to them or fighting any disciples there, that is the challenge. Briggs said he prefers no blood. But I say, make the disciples bleed at every chance. Good. If you need things too, I can hook you up. It's my job to make sure all the strikers have what they need. Good luck. A lot of the signs are high up. Be careful up there. Many don't. You can find corpses anywhere. And the lucky ones, they have to... There is no hope here. The strikers steal all sorts of things. Not sure why me, although I don't think anyone would trust Vogel or... Of course.
Have you ever heard of the word piece of shit?
Be careful. Be smart out there.
I don't got many friends, so I figure my past keeps showing up. I should get it. Hell, this is tougher than... Right. When I turned 18, my dad used one of his many connections to get me my first real job. That, plus the magical Co family name, meant I was shipping freight out of Aquila. If there's a way to take the wonder out of space, it was working for that outfit. Every milligram of helium-3 accounted for. Timetables down to the second, too busy to ever really appreciate anything. Or even look up. Yeah, that's about the size of it. So, an opportunity comes by from the boss man. He says, run this job, don't ask questions, and there's a bonus. Hell, I was still just a kid. I jumped on it. I knew I wasn't shipping some dried mangoes, but suddenly, God help me, it was fun. Up until then, I tried my best to be the dutiful son. I hated it. But man, I tried. This was a rush. It's a thrill. Lying through my teeth to customs, even that shady delivery guy. It felt like I was finally, truly living.
Oh.
And you're a hell of a lot smarter than I was. So, more jobs started coming. And everywhere I went, suddenly dangerous people were much better armed. I'd hear about armed conflicts and civilian casualties. Innocent casualties. And I'd pretend that wasn't me. Maybe I wasn't smuggling weapons, maybe I was carrying something else. As long as I never open the boxes, I can keep pretending. Not directly. And I tell myself they'd get guns from someone else. But in my heart, I knew blood was on my hands. Soon the boss man's relying on me, and the pay was nice. We also started partying a lot together. Hard. There are whole weeks that are blank. Never had a lick of trouble. Till I did. At the time, I thought I was the bee's knees. But looking back, a lot of it was dumb luck. Oh, you're a Cole like Solomon? They just waved me through. Yeah, but it takes two to tango. To this day, I don't know when I was running that last job. But it was tasty enough, a whole mess of Crimson Fleet jumped me at the rendezvous. Yeah, a sane man would have been scared. But I looked at my pissant trading skiff's dual cannons and shouted, "Oh, this is on!" Yeah, I blew up one of the pirates before they realized that I was out of my gourd. I managed to get them down to 2 left before every system I had was fried. I was done. And that should have been the end. But that's when the Rangers showed up. I don't even know how I did it. Pure instinct. But it wasn't enough. And then, dependable and straight as an arrow, Lillian Hart came on the comm, and well, it's like hearing the voice of an angel. The Rangers took them out, no problem. All that's fuzzy, though. See, I passed out. And when I came to, Lillian was there. Seems the Rangers were impressed with me. Offered me a job. Yeah, by all rights, it should have been a prison cell, but Lillian, she saw something in me. And I took the job. And that's it. All my cards are on the table. Look, I'm guilty as hell of smuggling who knows what. And there are people but I swear I did more questionable stuff for the Rangers, under orders, mind you, than I ever did as a smuggler. Officially, my cargo was destroyed, but unofficially, hell yes, she knew. She jettisoned it herself. I don't know why she did it, but she stuck her neck out for me. And after she helped me sober up and put the mess I was back together. That's, well, that. But the thing that scares me is Cora. I mean, I gotta tell her someday.
Why?
Sometimes the way she looks at me, I'm not worthy of that. But to see that look gone...
Sometimes the truth is not enough.
That's easy for you to say. Just so you know, all this is why Lillian is something else. You were saying Cora's better off traveling with us, but Lillian knows me. The good, the bad, and the really ugly. When she calls bullshit, it's hard to fight back. Well, for now, let's do something more cheery. Like getting a root canal.
I don't know what you think you heard, but maybe you should get your hearing checked.
Muka choda bak ne?
Yes? What?
So, you're part of the gang now, huh?
Upor diye ki dekhiz?
Welcome, then. Don't be too put out if it takes a while for the hooligans to warm up to you. They ain't big on outsiders. Really? They are? Son of a bitch. So apparently it's just me they had a problem with. I mean, I wasn't at my best, but still. Really classy. Me? No and hell no. I used to be a trader. Had a top-of-the-line taego, a flush bank account. I was at the top of my game.
Then why are you here?
One really epic crash at the Astro Lounge and poof, gone.
Ah,
Bye-bye.
okay.
Woke up in the gutter, and I've been trying to crawl out ever since. And I'm the poster child. Anyway, you need anything else? I have a few hustles of my own. Plus, I'm not bad at a bit of the stand and deliver. Haven't had to end too many people. Yet. Times are bad now, though. Yeah. Well, maybe. Man, when you're tripping Aurora, it's like nothing else. But it can eat you up. Stay clear, kid. Trust me on it.
Did Did she just call me kid?
Yeah, catch you later. Hey, I'm busy. You want the good stuff? Try somewhere else.
James Newell better watch his back. He's causing problems. No percentage in causing problems in Neon.
What have we here? Decided to... There's a steep. Tell you what, you pay the...
You from here? Fine.
뭐가 저다와. DX's কাজ করছি.
If I have to eat fish for one more time, I think I'm going to lose it.
That is totally your problem, man. Oh. Okay, good.
The answer to the question, if your friend jumps off a cliff, would you? No. No, sir, I wouldn't.
Whoop. You know what? Let's keep it for right now. I'm not in the right mind. We'll come back later. Yeah.